course, to honor our Indigenous elders. And the first one I get to introduce is Agnes Baker-Pilgrim. She is the spiritual and cultural guide, leader for the Confederate Tribes Siletz. She's a graduate of Southern Oregon University that she started at a 60. So it's 50 years old. Oops. She is the chairman for the 13 Indigenous International Grandmothers who speak to this. She's spoken with the Dalai Lama. She's interacted with the Vatican. She's represented us as a people all over this world. And with all of this, to me, she's just mom. She stepped in when my mom passed away to fill a big gap in my heart. And I'm very honored and privileged to introduce Aggie Baker-Pilgrim.
Got to hang on to my brother. Good morning, everyone. How many, I want to see the hands of how many elders are in this room. 55 and over, okay? Okay. Did you hear that? More hands went up. Those hands that didn't go up, you're elders in training. And I want to tell you, getting old isn't for wimps. You got to be tough. You got to be like that rubber ball when it goes, your body goes down. You let this thinking thing called the brain say, I want to get back up. You know, if you've been sick, I want to get well. Tell that to your body. And it works. And so I always say I'm never working towards some God. It's already here, right, Jerry? It's already here. So all I have to do is speak truth for that Creator to stay within me. And I'm very grateful to be here today, to be able to talk to this beautiful building. I always say the trees are dead, but the spirit is in all of the one-leggeds that you see all around you and under your feet. You get that strength. I know that you have been told maybe in your life that you feel tired. Hug a tree. It works, because they'll give you that strength. And so I want to talk to you all, because you all are water babies. How many of you knew that? I probably did. I teach this all over the world, or all humans are water babies born in water in your beginning life. Your body, 100% water, 25% mass. There's more water base in this world than there's land base, so we're all connected through water. Water is a very crucial commodity. Dr. Emoto, when he came and met me, he said, how did you know that water could hear? Because I'd been a voice for the voiceless touring the world all over telling people water could hear. And, but it came to me a long time ago, so I've been thanking the water every morning for over 30 years now for my life. So today, after the prayer, before we leave this room, if you have not talked to the water, I want you to get up here, touch this water, and say, forgive me. But from now on, I'll thank you when I drink it. I'll thank you when I cook. I'll thank you when I wash my hands. I'll thank you when I wash my clothes, my car, water my lawn, flush the toilet. You know, thank the water. Learn to do that, and I guarantee you, after 2 weeks, if you reminding yourself to thank the water wherever you are using it, that it'll make a change in you because you're speaking truth for nobody but yourself, okay? So when you say in the wintertime the weather's bad out there, don't forget, water in here can hear you. When you say it's bad, and if it's raining on your head, it's bad, you know, remember, water can hear you. Because Dr. Emoto has proven that he can talk bad to a glass of water and it gets cloudy. Then he'll take a piece of paper, write on it, and says, I love you, and stick it on that glass, and it'll clear up. That's the water you drink. That's the power in you. Drinking water is just not quenching thirst. It's blessing and lubricating through your whole system. You couldn't go potty if you don't drink water. I was in up to the blood reserve last year. And one of the elder men came up and he said, you, medicine woman, can you help me? I said, what's your problem, sir? I get constipated. I said, do you drink water? No. I said, that's your problem. You know, so you got to drink your water. And it's very, very crucial for you to guard your water, take care of the water, and thank the water. We're going to be doing that on the Willamette Sunday at 2 o'clock. And I'd like to see you come. It's all our responsibilities to take care of the water around us, in us, and the waters that we drink. It's up to us to clean up that Willamette River that's been a terrible eyesore for long enough. And so when we thank the water, you need to talk to it and be down there with it to help to clean it up. And if you live on the banks of a river, police the river. I started a salmon ceremony in 1994 on Applegate River because I wanted people that lived on that water, on that banks to watch what people are dumping in it. It's not a garbage dump. 4 dams were on the Rogue River. We fought hard for all these years. They're all off with the Creator's help. And it's really magnificent to see more salmon going up the river. I get calls. Grandma, there's more fish going up the river. Good, good. We teach how to give back. The Creator blesses, all right? And so this coming year will be my 18th year on fighting for the fish and the swimmers in the water to have good water. Because what gets thrown in there, I've been trying to stop some toxic spraying down there where I live. That will kill everything, not only grass, but humans, animals, whatever it touches. And it was made in Switzerland. And now Switzerland won't even use it. And the other countries in Europe ban those pesticides that I've been fighting to stop. So even though I'm gray-headed, I'm still out there. My mouth works to tell people, join me, pray with me, help me, to help get this world back. If we want to live here and our grandkids want to grow up here, we have a job. It's not us adults in this room that own the world in the first place. Who does? The children. And you know, we're not doing a very good job for them either, of the pollutions we have. Every house should be sustainable. Every corporation, every business. You know, people like you in this room, we can get along and accept each other. That's the way the world should be if we ever want peace. This is what we got to do, get along with one another. You know, I don't care what color your skin is or what church you go to, I don't care. As long as you walk your talk. Be truthful to self. You know, so I want to be able to say a prayer this morning. Is that all right? And for all of you to now kind of stand for me and for our beloved and lift your hearts towards the Sky Nation. And I pray for the ancient ones that stand behind me and took all of those grandmothers and grandfathers and mothers to make who I am. The old people say, when you speak of them, you call them. So the unseen comes to you. So let's speak from our very bottoms of our hearts and give thanks just for being, taking up this little spot where you stand. Ho-ho, Grandfather, Creator of all, Creator of the great mystery, Great Spirit, thank you, Grandfather, Pity us. Look down on us and pity us here, your grandchildren. We're trying our best, Grandfather, to do all the things so that we can have good things here for the 7 generations to come, the unborn. Help us, Grandfather, to be more sustainable in our homes and guard our water. Grandfather, help us to take care of the water. And every time I drink it, Grandfather, you know that I thank the water for my life. And we're going to have people here to touch the water. It's like a God, Grandfather, the water that we need to live on this planet. Not just for us 2-leggeds, but for the 4-leggeds and the feathered ones and the creepy crawlies and the ones that hop. All of the animals need the water, Grandfather. And so help us to guard the water and take care of it and talk to it and thank it for our life. Bless each and every one that's here today, Grandfather, and then those that put this together, rest their bodies. And to thank them in a special way, Grandfather. Help us to get along with one another. Help us to accept one another and encourage each other. And Grandfather, we pray that the message that you give to us, that we will listen and that we will go forward and that we can do our job and be more responsible, Grandfather. We thank you for so much, the beauty we walk in here today. And we thank you for the water we drank already today, Grandfather. We thank you for that. We thank you for all the people that are here, the elders and the little people. And Grandfather, watch over us and give us a beautiful day. And thank you, cloud people, for the rain that you give us. The green needs to drink so we can breathe. And Grandfather, we thank you for all the things that you do for us. And you have given us in Mother Earth to sustain our lives with the food that we get from you and the strength. And we thank you for all these things and all the presenters today, Grandfather. We thank you for the presence of all of these people. That each and every one's got a message, Grandfather. And we pray that they talk to you and say 2 little words, help me, and I know you always come to them, Grandfather. We thank you for the safe journey bringing us to this place from the 4 directions. We thank you for watching over our homes while we are away. Help us, Grandfather, to be more responsible. We thank you for all these things, Grandfather. Aho, aho, aho. Okay, you're to speak to what you're calling, you're going to speak to. And I think probably, would it be better, Stan, to do the water blessing after she speaks and then we can do it? We'll do it afterwards, I think, then after she is through, okay? All right. Well, thank you for listening and appreciate it.